William is at this particular moment in history. He is not simply the king's son. He is the heir to the throne, the future monarch, and one of the most scrutinized individuals on the planet. Every word he speaks is analyzed, every decision he makes is discussed, and every movement of the royal family inevitably finds itself under the burning spotlight of modern media. The monarchy no longer exists solely in the carefully curated world of formal speeches and controlled appearances. It exists in a hyper-connected age, driven by news cycles, social media, speculation, commentary, and constant public judgment. It is in this environment that Prince William's decision to strengthen his communications and crisis management capabilities must be viewed. Reports confirmed that he has appointed a highly experienced communications and reputation specialist, someone who has worked extensively in managing high-pressure public relations and helping prominent individuals navigate challenging public attention. This person is not merely a press assistant or a media scheduler. She is someone known for handling complicated reputational landscapes, public scrutiny, and situations in which perception matters as much as reality. Some sections of the media were quick to describe this appointment as Prince William hiring a crisis manager, a phrase that naturally sparks intrigue. The term suggests that something is wrong, or that something dramatic is happening behind palace walls that the public has not been told about. However, official word from Kensington Palace has been more measured. According to Palace Communications, her role is intended to support day-to-day press handling, strategic communication, and managing engagement between the royal household and the press. In simpler terms, she is there to help shape and protect the narrative surrounding Prince William and his role. Yet even with these reassurances, we cannot ignore timing. Why now? Why does Prince William feel the need to strengthen his communications team so significantly at this point? Part of the explanation lies in the broader pressures currently surrounding the monarchy. Over the past few years, the royal family has experienced one of the most challenging periods in modern history. The passing of Queen Elizabeth II marked the end of a remarkable and stabilizing era. King Charles III is establishing his own reign, while simultaneously facing his own public challenges, health considerations, and the immense responsibility of following a monarch who defined British identity for more than 70 years. Meanwhile, Prince William has had to shoulder increasing responsibility. He is now the most senior royal of his generation, representing stability, continuity, and the future. Every public appearance, every speech, every initiative, and every charitable effort contributes to shaping how people perceive not only him, but the monarchy he will one day lead. There have also been difficult family matters that have consistently drawn global attention. The controversies surrounding Prince Andrew caused enormous reputational strain on the royal family and required careful management to limit damage to the institution. Although much of that saga has now moved out of the daily spotlight, its lingering effects on public trust and perception remain relevant. The royal family cannot afford to allow such matters to be mishandled, miscommunicated, or misunderstood. On top of this, Prince Harry's continuing life outside the royal family and the tensions that have publicly surfaced through interviews, documentaries, and publications have placed unprecedented pressure on the monarchy. Each time Prince Harry returns to the United Kingdom or releases a new statement, the world watches. And when the world watches, scrutiny intensifies. Prince William, as the future king, inevitably finds himself at the centre of much of this attention, even if he personally says nothing publicly. In such a climate, strengthening communications is not merely sensible, it is essential. Another key factor behind this appointment may be preparation for the future rather than reaction to the present. Prince William is not only dealing with current media pressure, he is preparing for long-term leadership. The monarchy must modernize not only in terms of how it engages with the public, but in how it handles criticism, misunderstanding, and complex global media structures. The days when royal silence automatically commanded respect are long gone. Today's world demands narrative control, clarity, and strategic communication. Hiring someone highly experienced in reputation management signals that Prince William is thinking strategically, planning ahead, and ensuring that his public image and the monarchy's message are handled with professionalism and intelligence. It also reflects a more modern style of leadership. Instead of pretending that everything is calm and naturally perfect, Prince William appears to be acknowledging reality. The monarchy needs expertise. It needs strong communication. It needs smart people who understand media psychology and public perception. This is not weakness. In many respects, it is strength. It shows foresight, responsibility, and awareness of the world he is destined to lead. Of course, public reaction has been mixed. Some commentators have praised the move as wise, responsible, and forward-thinking. They argue that given the pressures surrounding him, Prince William would have been foolish not to reinforce his communications team. Others interpret the appointment as a sign that something is brewing behind the scenes, that there are more serious concerns than the palace wants to admit. In the world of public opinion, official explanations rarely silence speculation entirely. Humans naturally wonder whether there is more to the story. There are also those who view this as a reflection of the monarchy's vulnerability in the modern age. Once seen as untouchable and beyond the reach of ordinary public judgment, the royal family is now constantly evaluated by the same global gaze that examines celebrities, politicians, and public figures. This means mistakes can be amplified, misunderstandings can explode overnight, and a single poorly handled story can damage credibility. A crisis manager, therefore, does not only exist to handle scandals, but to prevent ordinary issues from becoming crises in the first place. Prince William's appointments also demonstrate something deeper about his character. He is often described as measured, thoughtful, and cautious, someone who prefers stability and dignity over drama. Bringing in a highly capable professional suggests he is serious about maintaining that stability, particularly as the monarchy navigates a period of transition. It shows that he values competence and understands that reputation is one of the monarchy's most powerful assets. At the same time, it highlights the human side of royal life. Behind the magnificent palaces, formal ceremonies, and prestigious titles, there are real pressures, real anxieties, and real concern about how ordinary people perceive the institution. The royal family depends on public trust. Without it, its role becomes weaker. So Prince William's decision can be seen as an effort to protect that trust. For the public, the appointment invites reflection. What do we want from our royal family? Do we want them to be mysterious and distant, untouched by modern reality? Or do we want them to be professional, strategic, and engaged with contemporary expectations? Prince William seems to be choosing the latter. He is acknowledging that the monarchy cannot simply exist. It must manage itself intelligently. As we look ahead, the effects of this decision will unfold gradually. We may see smoother communication from Kensington Palace, clearer messaging, fewer missteps, and more structured handling of sensitive matters. Or we may only truly understand the importance of this appointment if a genuine crisis does arise in the future. In either case, the presence of a highly trained professional by his side will undoubtedly prove valuable. Ultimately, this development reminds us that leadership today is not only about character and duty, but about communication, perception, and the ability to navigate an increasingly complex world. Prince William's decision to bring a crisis manager into his circle is not merely a royal staffing update. It is a sign of strategic planning, a recognition of modern realities, and a statement about the kind of future monarch he intends to be. He appears determined to face challenges with preparation rather than denial, professionalism rather than complacency, and thoughtful strategy rather than reactionary response. In doing so, he may well be shaping a stronger and more resilient monarchy, capable of withstanding scrutiny while remaining dignified, relevant, and respected.